Alright guys, what is going on? It's H3, and today I'm going to be building the Leinadarcher cannon. A lot of people, after my first video about how to use it, a couple of people commented saying, how do you build it? And so I'm going to build it. I'm not going to necessarily talk about everything, I'm just going to build it for your eyes, and I'm going to kind of explain what each one of these of the parts mean and what's actually going on, and then I'll leave the rest to whatever else goes on. But yeah, guys. So first you want to start out with these three the three dispensers all facing in and at each other, and then you want to build 5 dispensers in a row on both sides. Each dispenser propels the TNT and sand approximately 3.5 blocks, so you want to keep that in account. If you're shooting a lot of chunks, you might need a little bit more dispensers, and you guys can do the math. I'm not going to do the math for you, but you can do the math for that. I'm just going to make a bunch of dispensers, just because I like the way it pans out when you're making the hammer down portion of the cannon. So we have that, and then we want to come off the second high one off the ground, and want to smash redstone on that. Put blocks again, redstone, redstone, and then we want to put torches going along these, and yeah, and we can mirror that for the other side. We'll go ahead and we'll do that now. And so now we're mirrored on both sides, as you can see. And then connecting the two, we use glowstone, and we're going to leave 2 blocks out here and 2 blocks out here. And then from here, we're going to put glowstone in a stair-step pattern like this, and then put redstone going across here like that. And then we're going to mirror this side. And once again, redstone throughout all of that. And then we need our repeater set to 1 tick. And you can go ahead and connect these up to which the button will sit, which I can go ahead and smash on there, and you can go ahead and test it. And you can, that's why we test, and you can see that, in fact, all of them do get activated. So now you want to go over to the front of the cannon, and you want to get your pistons, place them in this kind of manner, followed by a slab right there. And you want to fill in these gaps and place another set of dispensers there. And this can go all the way up. I like to go all the way up with these. I like to get them out of the way, get all of this out of the way. You can place that block there, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to leave it off for now. And then you want to place, after that, you want to go under here and place a slab down there. That slab is very important. And then you want to get more pistons and connect them like so. And you want the way you want them to always be connected to this block. Like let this one be one in front of this one. And then to make the hammer down, you just know that it's one above this. But we need that block to be off. So the hammer down is going to be right here in this little section here. And then to get that, we just place a piston here, followed by another. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Followed by that going all the way up to the cannon, and that actually placed perfectly. And then we want to put our 3 guider blocks, if I can fly into it, down. There we go. So now we have that, and then the rest you just fill in. Okay, and we should have some kind of messy contraption like so. Fill in all the spaces, and then you come up here and you want to have a piston here, and that is going where one of the cobwebs is going to sit to knock this down. And so yeah, now you have the basis of the cannon done. You can actually go ahead and drop this down like that, and then this is going to go into that block like that. So there's that. There's a side view of where we're at now. You want to make the cannon a little longer. You don't want your sand to go flying everywhere when it hits the wall. Okay, and then aligning the TNT, or getting the not TNT, getting the delays is one of the hardest parts for people, and so I'm going to show you how I remember it. And it's just 3 repeaters out, all on 4 ticks, followed by, a lot of people put a block with a redstone on it. I mean, you don't have to use the redstone or the block. You can just put a piece of redstone there like that. It doesn't matter. I don't know why people do that. And then followed by, so there's 3 here, so you need 12 in total. So there's 3 here, so you just count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All on 4 ticks. All on 4 ticks. 4 ticks for everyone. And then with 2 pieces of redstone popping out like this. Now, you want to make a monostable circuit, and if you know how to do that, then you can make your own. Doesn't really matter, but this is a monostable circuit, and basically this redstone's going to go through this block and power the other side, and then the piston's going to push away really quick, and it's only going to allow a 1-tick pulse, which is what this needs to push out the TNT to hammer down. And then this is going to go up here like so. And then we are going to put a 3-tick delay on this, followed by 2 repeaters down here, redstone connecting them up. You can remove those blocks, and we want those to connect with that. So the overview of that, followed by that with no ticks. Okay? So now we have to work on this side. Now, I actually need to bring this out one more. I'm going to make this. I'll stack 3, just give myself a little room. So after this break here, after we go towards the cannon, we need to build a way around the cannon, and we're just going to do that by placing these blocks around like so. And I don't like to normally do this first, and I hope I don't mess up with it, but I think you might get why I hate doing this part first in a second. But basically I'm just trying to get power to this, and so you can go ahead and tower down like this, and place blocks like so, and make another monostable circuit. You need 2 of these, and then place that like that, and you want to put a piston set on 1 tick of delay all the way up to there. And now we have this activated. When we press the button, it'll work. It'll come all the way through, all the way around, and in there. And then followed by this, the actual TNT portion that's going to blow up the slabs or the sand, the hybrid portion. Just needs, I say about 7. 7's good for me. I think you can add a 1 more, I believe, without it blowing up, but I wouldn't test your luck. Not quite sure 100%, but I do know that you are testing your luck when you're getting up that high with the with the number of. Actually, I'm going to go like that. You want to make sure this is on 1 tick, because if it's not, it will not. The comparator will not work the way it should. And I actually do think we can put an extra tick of delay, because the way it's set up right now just doesn't seem right. I believe that'll work. I hope so. We'll find out. Okay, and then on to the final part, and the trickiest part, I believe, in my picture, and that's the hammer down portion. A lot of people mess this up a lot. I don't see why it's so hard for some people. You just want to put glass here, like so, followed by some more dispensers, dispenser, 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 and you want to do 20 of these. So, and I believe that is 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10. And then you can just run glass all the way up. You can use any block, does not matter, but the glass does matter on these blocks here. You want to make sure that those are glass. Otherwise, you will be powering redstone, in which you do not want to power. Eventually, you'll drop water in there, but I don't like dropping water in there until after I fill up all my TNT. Okay, and then much like we did here with the propelled TNT, we want to place every 2, like leave a space. We want to place 2 when you go up, when you make this redstone tower, and so that's all we're going to do. We're going to place them every 2, followed by redstone going on all of these, and redstone torch, and then 1 block, the bottom block, needs to be a solid block. The rest can be glowstone, and you're basically going to make another one of these towers that you made earlier, and it's just going to get the redstone all the way up the cannon. And now it should activate this whole piston tower. Now finally, we just hook it up simply with a little bit of, sorry for the mess, it doesn't really matter how messy you make it. I like to always add a piston or a repeater there. That way, because right now you're pushing it with the amount of how far the redstone can travel. You can put it here. I don't think it matters. Here, we can just do that. It doesn't really matter. It will reach, and then you just put a set on 4 ticks, and then just 1 tick. I mean, doesn't really matter with this as long as it gets down and it explodes. Messing with this, you need to be experienced with a cannon. If I'm teaching you how to build a cannon, you probably don't know how to really mess with these, but that's the default. You just leave it at 5 ticks is what I'd leave it at. And basically your cannon's done. You just add water and a lot of TNT, and you'll be in business. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it for you to show that it does work once I put water in it, obviously. So I'm gonna go ahead and put water here, and try and place water without messing up, and then water on the top. And then water inside, it's already placed. I like putting water right there. And it's just so the cannon doesn't blow up if need be. So yeah, and that's how I leave it. And now you just load up the cannon with TNT, and you shoot. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that. DT 30 TNT 400, and that basically just fills up all my dispensers. But you see it's very cost efficient for this cannon. 85 dispensers I used to shoot this. And you see the TNT is now filled. And let me go over a last minute check of this because I did it pretty quick. Do a flyby of everything. Yep, looks about right. Okay, so we are going to take out the slabs first, as you can see down there. So we're going to go ahead and shoot that and make sure it does in fact work. There you go. There goes the slabs. And then followed by stacking sand. Back to how I did it on my tutorial video. You want to remove the hammer down simply by... Oop, no, actually, I am being stupid. You want to remove the slab buster, and then you want to fire. Works like so. It didn't stack a lot. You gotta play around with it depending on how far you're shooting. Again, it can be the delay on the hammer down. If we, let's add a lot of delay and see where we get with it. So yeah, that stacked a little more delay. I mean, you gotta play with it. You gotta see which is better. So let's do it with very little amount of, we'll do very little amount of delay and see where that gets us. Again, it's all a guessing game with it. I mean, you just got to be good with the cannon. When you shoot a very far distance, you have to delay the hammer down a lot because it's got to travel a good distance before activating. That stacked relatively good amount, but you can see it's doing what it's supposed to do. So thank you guys for watching. This is my tutorial video on how to build Leinadarcher cannon. Thanks. We'll see you next time. Adios.